Hello, my cultist, and yes, I know it's been a while, but I've just been busy lately with some real life stuff, and yeah, but I will be posting again more frequently and stuff, especially with DECA adding more content more frequently, and yeah. But first, I just wanted to show some appreciation and thanks to my cultists who have donated to me, and I've been able to catch on a recording. Just throw it all in together and show them some love and thank you guys. But yeah, here we go. I actually really do like these three new dungeons: the Hive, the Sewers, and the Encore. And the Hive, it's pretty annoying to find, but it's easy. If you really do want to hunt them down, you just go in your warrior or ninja. It's real quick. But I do really like this dungeon. Like, of course it's very easy. I don't think I would really farm this dungeon or do it at all too much. It's a really pretty dungeon. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really nice. It's quick. The aesthetics are really nice in here. I love how the boss looks. They did very well. It's definitely not a challenge if you're maxed. I think it would be a challenge to unmax people, especially without a pet. But it's definitely a very well done dungeon. And of course you can get the two new UTs in here. There's the Orb and the Scepter. And the Orb I really do like because we don't have any slow orbs that slow enemies, so that's really good that they added that. A good switch off for mystics. And the Scepter, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like the Scepter at all. Out of all the UTs they added, I think the Scepter was a mistake. They either have to increase the damage, or they have to increase the targets, or they had to decrease the mana. They had to do one of those three. Or increase the damage and the targets and keep the mana, or just decrease the mana to like 80 or like 75, 70, because it's just not good. I don't think I'll ever be using it, to be honest. But yeah, also while I was farming, looking for the Hive, I found a Candyland. But to the next dungeon, the Sewers, which I really do enjoy the Sewers. It's also a very well done dungeon. Also, I think I just like them all because we haven't had a new dungeon in forever. Yeah, they kind of reused some sprites in here, like the goblins. They look really similar to, like in the, near the beach, near the forest and the beach, like those goblins. Remind me too much of them. And the bats are basically a copy and paste from the Manor of Immortals. But other than that, I really do like the dungeon. There's a lot of debuffs in here that make it pretty challenging, especially with the Sick. The Sick is what makes the dungeon really challenging for no matter who you are. Oh yeah, here I saw a golden rat. This is basically the tea room, I think. I heard people talking about like a tea room or the Ninja Turtles, but apparently whenever you see a golden rat in the dungeon, I think it's pretty rare. I don't know. It's the first time I saw one. And it drops the defense. I don't know how often the drop rate is, if there's like multiple people attacking it, but it's pretty cool. They have the Ninja Turtles reference somewhere in the dungeon. I haven't seen it yet. They have the golden rat, and yeah, it's a pretty easy dungeon to go through. If you don't have a good pet or you're not a melee, it could be pretty hard to rush, but if you're on a rogue, it's pretty easy. The boss is really cool. I do like the boss. It's very nice. It's pretty challenging. It's got armor breaks and tons of bullets everywhere, which kind of make it challenging also with the Sick if you're in melee. But if you're like a wizard or archer, it's pretty easy. It is definitely a fun dungeon. Like, especially you get defense. It's like rewarding, especially with the golden rat and wherever the Ninja Turtles are. I plan to be farming it for a while, especially for the UTs. Toxin and the Void Blade. I really do like the Void Blade. I like the sprite and I like its projectiles. It is very unique, which I like that they're doing unique items. 600 to 700 damage, and it's really good for like maybe Stone Guardians, or you know, the test chests, shatters and lods and stuff. Maybe if you just want to mess around and get god walls and run around the godlands. And the toxin's really interesting with 900 damage and 300 damage, so like it shoots out 2 at the same time. So if you're very accurate, it can be pretty OP, especially with the +3 attack, +3 dex. I think it's definitely probably, people are underestimating it, but I think it's really good poison if you're accurate with it. So I'm definitely gonna be farming that for a while, because OP. And also to Giannis, that they redid, well, they didn't redo it, but they redid his drops. So instead of him just dropping Vit and a chance of an ink, he now can drop the UT shield, which I'll get to in a bit, and defense and attack. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all they changed with him. But it's cool though, because it makes more people actually want to fight him, other than, like, I've never seen anyone fight him before, ever, to be honest. Like, but the shield is very interesting. A lot of people are underestimating it, I think, or a lot of people don't like its sprite, but I actually really enjoy it because, of course, it's unique. We don't have any other shield looking like this. It's based off some mythology too, I forgot which one exactly, but it's a good shield if you're accurate. It's 10 mana less than top tier than Ogmer, 400 to 600 damage, which is a little less, but you have a stun of 4 seconds, which is 1 second more than top tier, and you also get +2 attack and +2 speed, and 6% fame bonus, so it's a pretty nice shield. I like it. I do plan on farming that too, and yeah, of course, right after you do Giannis, you end up inside the Encore. And this was actually pretty funny here, because this guy Huntime just got the shield, so it was pretty cool. But what happens is he dies with it here, fighting the Encore, or the Puppet Master 2. And I know I shouldn't be laughing, but I found it so funny. He just got it, and I know I'm a bad person. But the Encore, it's actually, this is a really fun dungeon. I really love this little mini boss fight dungeon. It's challenging. It's not hard, but it's challenging to the point where it's fun to do. And if you do want to farm something here, it's not like dreadful. It's gonna be fun, at least for me. I'm gonna like enjoy farming it because I like all the puppets they did. The Huntress, the Trickster, and then the 2 ninjas, the purple confusion shot one and the bleeding one. I just like how I like the aesthetics in this dungeon, to be honest. All the colors flow together really well. I sound like a painter, artist. I can't draw. But it's really nice. I really enjoy what DECA's been doing. I didn't think they were gonna come out with 3 dungeons so quickly, because I don't know. It's just, I don't know what I'm saying. DECA's just surprising me, and I'm just really glad they're putting effort into this game, and I love DECA. I can't lie, man. But yeah, it's a fun boss fight. I will probably be soloing it soon, petless, because with a pet it's too easy. But yeah, you can get defense, attack, random jack-in-the-box he drops. It can be that little puppet or mini orcs inside, which I've seen once. And he drops the 2 really rad 2D UTs, of course the Thousand Shot Bow that we've all seen in the past, like 2 years ago when it got like hacked into the game by, you know, hackers and stuff, and I was able actually to use one back then. They did change the stats. It used to be 250% fire rate with less damage, but they modified it a bit. I don't know how good it is, but I do plan on farming that too. It's got plus 30 mana, minus 5 speed, so it's pretty cool. Might be helpful for a Huntress, because they like this mana for the traps. and perma paralyzes for archers. And the Prismadier instability honestly I think it's OP. It's a mixture of the Ghostly Prism and the other Puppet Prism mixed into one basically, with the statistics of the Puppet one and the damage of Ghost. So of course I'm gonna be farming that too. And yeah, I'm really glad that DECA's working so hard on the game. People probably don't see it or think it, but DECA is definitely putting time and effort into the game. And I really do appreciate them. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And thanks for watching, my Kultist.